slowly falling down cooler闇へ but never going back touch 向かえどうして高く上げてなお大ボーナなんてもうグッバイしょこりもなくファイナカマと Need another day I will run away from nothing no more どこまでも笑って go on 今超えてく Also ready to break it up I'm not afraid yeah break it Keep it point throw in the dark 自分の力に変え wipe out 今ねじ曲げる視線 I never fall in I never ever care for them 今立ち向かう and I defeat myself I gotta go, skin myself, save for back foot I gotta go, skin myself, see a soft foot Time away from me, it's not my shadow Smoke, let us set my tongue on this a freak cycle Nobody knows, goes like in a flow, live fast for the
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This is going to be more like a common thank you to YouTubers Chris Ian's Miles Chong originally, but now is Chris Miles Chong and Christian Freights for making a poster like referring me as in JustGooby fears or John Gooby fears Black Sand King, and I can tell you guys really do have support for me, and for that you deserve my well-earned respect. Of course I did talk about if anything were serious to come up, especially if it involves JustGooby, I am willing to make a video about this, but I do also want to give a shout out for those who made a playlist, including me, including one of my videos for the JustGooby Exposed videos. Although it was entirely a documentary, it's just me doing commentary. But of course, nobody should keep quiet about this, you guys. And for my viewers and subscribers, by all means, be sure to subscribe and watch their content. Chris is still growing while Freights has been here in the long run, but there might be some videos that might amuse you and interest you. But moving forward, I do know JustGooby, I'm fully aware again, has been trying very hard to cover his tracks and trying to point fingers at people and blaming people like Napkin Nate. And I think Chris did talk about Forsyth of all the disgusting things that he did and him trying to ruin Napkin Nate's career, obviously, but I'm not really getting into detail that because I didn't really get the opportunity since Forsyth's channel was terminated and I really didn't get any insight. But again, Chris, if you do have the info, it'll be easier if you keep me up to date, whatever info you have, and keep it in, add some detail, keep it straightforward for me, and maybe I may do a video response. But the more I think about it, yes, like we could see JustGooby trying very hard to deflect and trying to post the blame onto somebody else. And again, I'm not the one to jump into conclusions, but whoever has ties to Gooby, I'm not going to be quick to assume whether they still support him. But for those who are still subscribed to him, even unless they don't know, I can understand. But for those who are still subscribed and are fully aware, they are definitely friends with Gooby and should be called out as well. Because Dragon Patriot Remix definitely made a good point on that. If you're still following Gooby, knowing that you're on YouTube and your account is basically subscribing JustGooby, you definitely don't deserve any pity or any type of sympathy at all. But yeah, let's bring this creep to justice, you guys, because I can assure you he will continue trying to lure out minors, trying to manipulate them, use Discord, take advantage of them. He's done way too much damage, and he's done, I would say he's did a lot more than EDP. I'm not sure about Cyrax, but I feel like JustGooby has the advantage when he's on Discord. And that's why I said before, that's why I personally don't use Discord. It just feels suspicious, strange, weird. The only time anybody would only ever use Discord unless there's somebody that's close, someone who has some sort of influence. But at the same time, for me, it's just a waste of time. That's why I don't really get so occupied on it. But because if Forsyth has something to do with Gooby, of course they might not be able to answer to us. They might not be able to uh, be fully truthful with us. They might not be honest. But I would definitely lump him with JustGooby, because although there isn't enough evidence, but I can't help but have a feeling that he's on the same boat with Gooby. So, but Chris, you even said you were talking about like how you're going to be doing videos relating to JustGooby. I think maybe, of course, like it's your choice. Take your time, but whenever you aren't too busy, I think it'll be a lot easier if we can get your point across, and then because since you even mentioned in your videos that you seem to have actual info as to what's going on, so that would definitely be a great help to me and anybody, because again, I can't keep tabs of everyone. I'm not a freaking agent or detective or anything like that. Of course, it's not my job, but you'd be doing everybody a favor. So, but it's not to say that we can't trust you, but I truly think you'll be the one to actually be able to like put Gooby in his place. But I think it's best to do it before it's too late, because someone might get the upper hand. And I'm not trying to race anybody or like challenge on who gets to expose the next predator or whatever. We should be working as a community to try basically make sure he doesn't anybody, like, again, it doesn't just apply to Gooby. Any person like that has that type of trait does not belong on social media. And I always had that morality. I always had that like principle that if you want to be a content creator, you got to make sure not to harm any of your viewers. You can't like lure anybody. It's for you to actually be able to like inspire people. Because again, I don't know what Gooby inspired anybody for him to even have that following. But again, it must be his game. Who knows? Maybe at the time, like when he wasn't that popular, he realized like he's gonna try to grow his following, and then once he became big, then he can make like his own decisions in trying to like coerce people to get what he wants because of his fan base. And he could use his fan base, because I'm fully aware he'll use his fans and he'll send raids amongst people's like, whether it may be their Discord, it may be again any other social media, and I don't think it's any other social media platform. I think it's where he has like where he feels like he has full control. And I do want to apologize to Chris, because I'm pretty sure he mentioned, and I'm willing to speak for you. I am very sorry happened to you, because you let it be known that that's why I understand why you really have it out for him, because he did send like a hate raid towards you on Discord. He tried to get out. He made you feel very uncomfortable, and at the time you were very young. You weren't mature at the time, and it was basically putting you at risk, literally putting you at risk by trying to leak your info. So I can understand why you are acting out your revenge. And I honestly, seeing what we're dealing with here, I cannot blame you for that. And I haven't mentioned Christian Fates, but I do want to give him, I want to give him props. He was the one who actually made the JustGooby poster, and I'm glad Chris brought it to my attention. Christian Fates definitely deserves credit. So although I haven't been hearing much of Christian Fates, but I do know you're a loyal subscriber. I know you support whatever is best. You do whatever you can to be part of the community, and you're trying to fit in. And nobody when looking at your content, nobody should underestimate you. So for that, like, you're capable of so much. But if you can, if you want to, I'm only saying if you want to, maybe you should help. You should literally help out Chris. And unless you have the resource, if you can, because of course it's not going to take just me. It's going to take a whole community. And we seem to be getting close to like our goals, to ruining JustGooby and making sure that he is out of the internet for good. So I know, of course, we can't use like all our time together in one moment. But whenever you can, you could do it without us, or if you can, it'd be appreciated. If you want to do it with us, you can always do it separately. But whatever info you have, it'd be nice, because I know Chris really wants to bring light to this. He really wants to bring justice to JustGooby. And again, I'm saying you should definitely do this before it's too late, before someone gets the upper hand, because you might have the most info, but someone may do it and get all the credit before you do, Chris. That's just me being real with you. But that's why I haven't really been talking much. But if there is any possibility that Forsyth is involved with Gooby, I have a feeling he is, then we might be able to expose both of them at the same time. Because whatever you have on Forsyth, we might be able to get more info on Gooby. And yeah, now that you guys have gained my trust, and the only way I can only ever turn on you guys, unless this is a ruse and trying to get info to bring to the other predators, to Gooby, Cupcake Man, whatever, then I will definitely be heartbroken as well as others, and I will definitely not want to communicate. But for now, I can see that you're on my side, so nothing to really worry too much about. I'm not too concerned, and I don't need to worry about Chris, because I don't think he has some sort of vendetta against me. Because I can assure you guys, the reason why I brought it up, because there are people who do have it out against me. So, but considering how the way you've cooperated and were willing to like be open about things, be able to like discuss with me, show your appreciation, for that, I can't look down on you guys. There's just some things that I can't look at, but there's some things I can look forward to. And you guys definitely, I have your faith, and I can give you my trust and belief. I'll do whatever I can, whatever info is given to me, and I'll try to be able to address it immediately as I can, but only when I have the time, because I'm scheduling a lot of videos. But for sure, this might end Gooby once and for all. But alas, I feel like I said enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.